Alright, welcome to some Euro Truck Simulator 2. I know that was a lengthy little wait for the stream to start, but I was hoping there would be someone around by the time we started. It wasn't to be. Just checking the wheel cam. Hey! Hello, Nabil. How you doing, my bro? Okay, wheel cam seems pretty good. You're flying. You're always flying these days, bro. I love it. I'm happy for you. How's the flight going, my man? Why is the game... There we go. Move the game back like that. Let's get some music going as well. Prague to Amsterdam. Can I ask you what prompted that flight? Because I always wonder. I'm going to say when I start flight simming, what's going to be the um determining factor for what I drive, basically. Cool. This very annoying trailer. It's not annoying. I just some reason can't get used to it. How many like gigabytes are we talking for those missing libraries? Also, I think I should move. Oh, hello. Should move this up here and then myself there. That makes more sense. Back in the game. Oh, yeah, I was gonna announce the stream on Discord. I was gonna make an announcement because I don't think many people are have got the notifications on. Oh, Finty, hello. I'm doing very well, thank you. Long time. How are you doing? Some of the three flies on IRL, chocolate and storage on the game or something that fits in. Nice one. 15 gigabyte downloads. Okay, yeah, fair enough then. Fair enough. Right, I put in announcements. I'm not tagging everyone. I don't want to be, I don't want to be that guy. Right, trying to remember my my keybinds. Okay, that's for the map. Okay, that's for the computer. This was for... Okay. I don't remember what this was for. You watch my videos about the Moses tutorials? What do you think about them? Ah, bloody this one. That's the one I wanted. So that's hazards. So I know what all of these are. This is the... Okay. This is enter, I believe. Also, that would be to activate stuff. These are my views. These are my mirrors. Don't remember what this is. Okay, anyway, hopefully it will come back to me. It will come back to me as we go. I like that they're pretty much straightforward. Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted. I mean, I kind of put myself in the mind of somebody who wanted to watch a tutorial. There's no need to keep... one I'd say point of improvement for me that I need to focus on is I sometimes talk a bit too much and unnecessarily as well, and sometimes take a while to get to the point. So I'm sort of trying to focus now when I make those sort of videos on just getting to the point, whatever the video is about, focus on that. If I'm gonna do any yapping, let it be at least conducive to whatever it is that I'm doing at that moment in time. And yeah, man. Also, ultimately, that's what makes a good that's what makes a good tutorial. The person gets straight to the point. I've damaged this trailer so much just taking wide turns with it. I keep forgetting that the trailer has a steering axle, and so because I take the turns wide and the trailer itself is turning, I end up scraping it everywhere. Am I streaming anything special lately, Finty? What do you mean by something special? Like what, for example? Is the random streams role, Nabil, is that easy for people to like know about? Because I believe it used to be a channel, didn't it? And then we took that channel away. So do people have anything now to like know that they can join something like that? Something out of the usual, Finty? Not really. Not really at the moment. Nothing in mind. There will be some special things coming soon that will be different, that will be live. I'll let you guys know more about them when the time comes. They will come very, very soon, actually. I just can't really give much details on them at the moment. So keep your eyes peeled, be active on the Discord, be active on the streams. And when the time's right, announcements will be made. So you know the traffic add-on, Nabil? Is that an add-on to bring air traffic into the game? So without that, so you have to basically pay to just see other planes around or have other planes fly in? Is that for like air traffic control? Like what exactly was that? What exactly was that for? Bro, you know I find this so much easier than the eye tracker. That says a lot. That says a lot. It's a role you can select in the direction. Okay, okay. So if people are actually interested and want to be notified about stuff, if they actually go searching, they'll find it. Sounds good. I'm done with Cyberpunk, Finty. I finished Cyberpunk about 2 months ago now. So there won't be those anymore. So they're real like planes in the bill. That's sick. But then Microsoft Flight Sim has that by default though, no? So I mean, what advantage do you get with that as opposed to MSFS? Both defaults suck. How so? If they rely on real data, how do they suck? Trailer damage 5%. Nonsense, man. The same add-on exists for Microsoft Flight Sim as well. Interesting. Unrealistic behavior, performance impact. Not optimal. Lack of realistic deliveries. Oh wow. Okay, so I see now why. Okay, I see now why it was worth the effort. And so how much does it cost if you want to get it legit? I don't remember doing a tutorial for Cyberpunk, Finty. I wasn't that good. Unless I did do one and I've forgotten. Oh, you mean like the in-game tutorial, or do you mean like the intro mission? That first mission was incredible. One of the best intros to a game I have personally ever experienced. Honestly amazing. You have a good memory then, Finty, because I think I started playing Cyberpunk back in October of last year. Or was it September? Somewhere around then. So yeah, definitely been a while. Also, before I get too carried away, let me plug in my... Let me plug in my charger for my phone before it dies, like last time. Because that was awkward. Well, I mean... That would be a great shame if there are like multiple add-ons, planes, liveries, airports, whatever it may be, that are stuck to one version of the game. Ultimately, it's up to the mod creators or the developers of that particular content to keep the stuff updated. Jesus Christ. But yeah, bottom line is that's a big L, man. So is the payware from Aerosoft themselves? They're still talking about. They still haven't acknowledged the trailer's been out. Or like, are people telling them in the replies, or is no one saying anything? They're just letting them. They're just letting them live their lie. We need to refuel soon. I'll skip this fuel station and stop at the next one, I think. Comments are just glazing, of course. You know what? I guess those are the only people that are left, you know. The only people that will bother to read and watch what those guys will post are the guys who just don't have a clue. I wouldn't say I finished it quick, Finty. I made sure to do all of the side missions. I spent time. I visited all. Well, not all of the endings, but I think I did 3 different endings. So I think I took my time with it. And I wanted to make sure I took my time with it because I made a mistake with Red Dead Redemption 2, which is another great game, whereby my main focus of that game was to finish it. I don't really know why, but I just wanted to lock in and just do main mission after main mission after main mission. And the only time I would do the side missions is if, as I was making my way from one main mission to another, if I had encountered something along the way, then I would either make the most of that random event or the side mission. Otherwise, I didn't go out of my way to go looking for them. Although, I mean, to be honest, in Cyberpunk, all the side missions come to you. You don't really, from what I can remember, I think there are a few. Oh no, we're in Vodge. I think there are a few. Is this the bridge? This isn't the bridge we cross, is it? In Simrel. Anyway, maybe it is. Yeah, in Cyberpunk they all come to you. I think apart from a small handful. So it's quite difficult to miss the side missions. And I've considered replaying Red Dead Redemption 2 and really taking my time with it. But I think it's too soon. It's too soon. I need to like forget it a little bit. Like what I did at the GTA, I replayed GTA 5 recently, 2 months ago or so, and I finished Cyberpunk before that then, because I finished Cyberpunk and then started playing through GTA 5. But anyway, I played through GTA 5 again. And because I hadn't played through the main mission in about 6 years or so, or more, it wasn't like repetitive or boring. I wouldn't say it was like a new experience, but there were a lot of things that I had forgotten about and felt new. And yeah, it's too soon to do that with Red Dead. I think it's been about 2 years now since I last played that, since I finished it. By someone, it was created by someone who works very close for Aerosoft. So not actually in Aerosoft, He's active for them. Taking my very sweet time. Still in chapter 2. In Red Dead. Oh, bro, I'm almost jealous, bro. I'm honestly almost jealous. I really wish I could do some Black Mirror stuff and like erase my memory of like anything to do with Red Dead. Bro, Black Mirror نبيل هنهدر بالعربية because I know people like to troll. كنت فرج فيها دابا with the missus and احنا في الآخر season, so you know بس مدخل والو that will happen, you know, if you get what I'm saying. I need to watch more Moroccan stuff. My Moroccan's getting worse and worse day by day. But you understand, I hope. Because I know people like to troll. Because people will hear that and then they'll intentionally do it. I bet. Hello, Mr. ASR. How you doing? The Spaniard has arrived. The stream is not planned, no. Don't know when it's gonna finish. Didn't know when it was gonna start. We just ETS 2 and chill, innit, my man? ETS 2 and chill. DJ. Good evening, boss. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I do sometimes complain about heat, yes. You know what? I was really nervous about like an invisible wall being there. Pardon me. Yeah, it's a good series, Nabil. It's a good series. (37°C). That's wild. Bro is just casually cooking himself. Well, you're not cooking yourself, but you know what I mean. You're just cooking. Oh, you're going to Spain tomorrow, Finty. Nice one. Enjoy it, man. It's very hot right now from what ASR's saying, so get your sun cream ready. Get your shorts ready, get your shirts ready, and enjoy yourself, man. Do you have, is air conditioning like a normal thing in Spain, ASR? Like to have in houses? How long is the flight, Nabil? You're still keeping it within your normal flight times, like an hour, 2 hours? Past Voyage earlier. Interesting. So we've both, you've passed Voyage in the sky, and I've done so on the ground, on tarmac, and ASR might have done so on rails. From Gaza to Russia. How long's that gonna be? And is that a real flight that gets followed? What was made up ASR? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alright, we back, we back, we back. Sorry about that. Oh, even my TikTok locked off. Damn. Was I gone for that long? Elliot, if you're still around, thank you very much for liking the live. I appreciate you. Right. ASR, I don't know if this is the road that goes under CMK. We passed a bridge at one point. I think it was a rail bridge. But I don't remember which bridge it is in the game. So we could have, or we could be passing it now. I really don't know. Show you the map? Oh, I can do that on here now, can't I? Boom. So we crossed Vodge, where we're basically at Warsaw now. Just Platinum, how you doing, my man? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm very good, thank you. How you doing? Bro said I got to stop complaining in the winter. I was telling my missus today. It was really hot today, and I was like, listen, like, feel it, take it in, because, you know, we've been through some shivers come the winter months. Yeah, Nabil, I have seen that. I have seen that Windows are doing that. I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't just, the extra info they're now going to put on the screen of death. I don't know why they couldn't just put that on the blue one. You know, it had some flavor, it had some taste, it had some life. But, you know, I feel like we're slowly, bit by bit, going into some sort of like dystopian reality where everything is just blank colors, basic everything. You know, nothing's fun anymore. Nothing's fun. And the reality is going to be like the reality in that game, We Happy For You, I think it's called. That was a really good game. I never played it myself though, I just watched a playthrough of it, but yeah, it was really cool. Ah, appreciate that, Just Platinum. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Thank you. So you're one of the you're one of the few lurkers that I always give a shout out to every now and again. Even though I don't see you guys, I see you guys. Nah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Did Nabil tell you something about FS Expo? No, no one's told me anything about Flight Sim Expo. Was there anything of worthy of telling me about? My volume on my microphone volume's going way into the red when I'm talking, which usually means the sound gets a bit distorted and is too loud. But when I listen to the streams back with this volume, it's like not too bad. But if it is too loud, do let me know. They made some announcements, okay. Well, if I'm to go by Nabil's emotes, were they necessarily exciting announcements? I am streaming on Twitch, Just Platinum. I've got no idea how many viewers I've got on Twitch. Oh no, I've got no idea how many people I've got on Twitch. ASR, Finty, Nabil. How many people have I got watching me over there? That was really bad, by the way, but we move. We'll just ignore that, pretend it never happened. Mostly AI crap, that's not a surprise. I'll check myself, no one's telling me. How many people have I got watching me on Twitch? I've got 5. I've got 5 people watching me on Twitch. No idea how many people are watching me on YouTube. I've got 1 person watching me on TikTok. For now. They usually only last about 15 seconds and then they leave. Love from the USA. Love right back at you from the UK, my man. Nathan, what will do I have? I've got the Mozart R5 base, and the actual wheel itself is the Mozart TSW wheel. I need to get on ETS, man. It has been a long time. A long time since I was last on ETS. If you're interested, Nathan, as well, I've also got the Moser stalks as well. So I've got the indicators, wipers, cruise control, all on the stalks. You can't really see them from the camera. They're sitting obviously underneath the main wheel, but they're there. No, you're good, Nabil, you're good. I understand. How long was your flight, by the way? I don't know if you replied to that. The current one that you're doing. And how long would the Morocco to Russia flight take? Gravity, hello, mate. You're new to the stream. You're very welcome, man. I hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you'll like it. I also stream on TikTok. I also stream on YouTube. Sorry, on Twitch. Oh, I know what I need to turn on. I turned it off when I was using my Tobii eye tracker. I need to turn on steering camera rotation, and I also need to turn on depth of field because I turned that off when I was playing in VR. I'm also talking of VR. I'm considering getting my hands on the Quest 3. I mean, I say I'm considering. I'm like, I feel like I'm 90% of the way there in terms of like thinking of it mentally. I didn't manage to get it on a discount, Nathan, no. Fortunately I found that I was able to get it on like a monthly, like a pay for it monthly kind of thing. Getting it full price and paying up front for it would have been a killer. Thank you very much for the sub, Gravity. I appreciate you, mate. Sorry that it didn't show up on stream if you've just done it. My stream likes to choose when it shows the YouTube subs. Like, it will always show the Twitch ones. But with YouTube, it's, you know, as and when it feels like it. Some cheap hardware. Okay. So when we say cheap hardware, like what? How would you contextualize it? I think that's the word. Would you say, are we talking like the equivalent of Logitech G29 for steering wheels? Kind of cheap? Oh, nice one, Nathan. Thank you, mate. How did you find it? And did you watch it on TikTok or did you watch it on YouTube? Because they're two different videos. If I had an 8-minute TikTok video, of which I do, I think. I don't think many people would have watched it. I do know the country Bangladesh, Gravity. Nice one. There are a lot of Bengali people in London. You know what this is missing? The stalks. a flipping retarder stalk. And considering this is like mainly for usage with the wheel, I'm surprised they didn't include a retarder stalk. Love from Bangladesh. Right back at you with love from the UK. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do miss using the retarder. I really do. But with how good these brakes feel, I actually don't really feel like I'm missing out on much. Bro said wild too. LSZ, man. Which argument in particular, Nathan? Also, word of warning if you haven't picked up the game. I personally, again, maybe it's just because I play it on stream, but then I played it a lot on stream, and this is where I've noticed most of this change. I feel like the performance is getting worse. It should have been better. All the patch notes say that they've been working on performance, and although it's still very much playable, if you watch my latest stream on either YouTube or Twitch, the last time I streamed Subway Sim 2, there were a few performance gripes that because of them I'm not going to be streaming the game for a little while. I'm going to try and play it off stream, and hopefully the experience should be better. But yeah, I'm not going to be touching it on stream for a while. I need to try something. Okay, yeah, something is off with my stalks. I think I might have to reinstall them because the indicator should auto cancel, and it's not auto cancelling. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Yeah, that's annoying. I just assume I just haven't installed it properly, and to be fair, it's a bit wonky. I don't know why it's wonky. I don't know how I installed it wonky, because it's like, if you watch my tutorial, it's all screws. So, oh my god, hello Carda. I should have maybe reset the wheel before I return to the game. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everyone from Carda's stream. I hope you enjoyed Carda's stream. You know what? I know you enjoyed Carda's stream, because Carda is a great streamer. And I hope you all you all sub to him for his struggles today with the OMSI 2 NPCs. Hello nerd, how you doing, mate? How are you doing there, LSZ, as well? I never asked. I just made a mockery. You'll be in and out? No worries, my man, no worries. I appreciate you stopping in at all. No. $77 individual parts. Well, how many parts are we talking? I assume it's something that needs multiple of those $77 parts to function. No steering wheel. I didn't know such a thing existed. No, I've done something to my stalks. I took them off and put them back on so I could do my tutorial, and they're not auto cancelling. So I'm going to take them off after the stream, and yeah, reinstall them basically. Just make sure, because there's like a little thing that sticks out into where the wheel would be that triggers basically that mechanism. And my steering wheel was also making some weird noises earlier, and I think maybe that was to do with that piece. I'll have to check it out. Hopefully I haven't broken anything. That would be a huge shame. No Truckers MP card. Can't you see all this beautiful traffic? Truckers MP could never. Truckers MP could never. I will not touch that game until they bring AI traffic. It can be adjusted in and out. Oh, so you can basically turn off this auto cancelling feature if you'd like. Why would anyone do that? But yes, you do need to send me your settings, you muppet. Hurry up. I'm joking. Take your time. I guess you could send me photos, but like I had them fine before, so I'm not really too sure like where I went wrong, to be honest. Yeah, 4,000 players around you trying to ram you instead. Yeah, basically. When we briefly played it around the winter time, Nabil did not have a good time because of that. I got lucky somehow. I don't think I had a single person in that entire session ram me. I think I went on Truckers MP 2 or 3 times on stream. Not a single time that I have to deal with that rubbish. Chat gets a bit busy and you see how guys forget. Oh, bro, what's bro yapping about? I have not ignored you at all, cuz. What did the nerds explain, reveal, Kardar? Sorry, ASR, or announce? You can move in and out to your liking. Oh. Okay. 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 Bro said, uh-oh. What have you got against X-Plane, bro? What have you got against X-Plane? Where's the X-Plane gurus? Oh no, that drift was so sick, man. That's gonna live forever in the archives. That's on YouTube Shorts, that's on TikTok. That is not going anywhere. A miracle you didn't just flip it over, to be honest. Not the Avengers. That's a wild comparison. Teamy version of Top Gun. You know what? I cannot wait for us to start doing road trips once the update comes. I hope it comes this year, man. I really hope it comes this year. Give Nabil 18 right. Wait. What's the story with Nabil and 18 right? I feel like there's a story behind this. Performance improvements, weather radar. Wait, weather radar. A weather radar is missing from the flight sims. What? How? Are you telling me both MSFS and X-Plane don't have a weather radar? What about Proper 3D or whatever it's called? LSZ, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Once I move over to Flight Sim in, I'm going to start on MSFS. Like there's nothing. I don't think there's anything anyone can do about it. I mean, you know what? Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. It could be X-Plane. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to do my research. Because realistically, if I want like a realistic simulation experience, it's going to be X-Plane. Like, if we're being honest, it's going to be X-Plane. Because if I just want to play with planes flying about, I can do that perfectly fine on Roblox. I will go on Roblox and do that. Roblox have a decent flight sim over there. So like the only reasonable path to flight sim in, if I want to do it properly, it has to be X-Plane. I love me a career mode, but the MSFS one is broken at the moment. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember, I think it was Dan and Nabil saying that there are mods for like to simulate jobs and stuff for both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. So it just seems like a no-brainer for me. Or weather radars up until now is just approximation. Isn't that how it is IRL though? What do you mean good luck to the passengers, nerd? Listen, you've seen the one time I've done it seriously, yeah? I say seriously, but it was genuinely like an achievement for me. It was on Roblox and ASR was guiding me, and he guided me pretty well. Up until we like touched down. We didn't like stop. We you know, it was a touch and go, but nonetheless, it was smooth from start to finish. I was pretty chuffed with it. Oh wait, this is an exit, isn't it? The dotted lines are, well, pretty dotted. Let me go back over here just in case. Oh, okay, that indicator just didn't turn on. I mean, that's the kind of passion we love, though, ASR. The kind of passion where somebody has to tell the developers, hey, like, come on, wrap it up. It's that SimRail kind of passion, you know? Oh, snap, I needed to exit anyway. Wait, boss. Thank you. Oh, you mean for yourself, nerd? Oh yeah, it would be a disaster then. What do you mean I'm like Garnacho? Explain that, because I don't even watch. I don't. Oh my god! Whoa! Chill, bro. Chill. Because I don't even watch football right now. I'm gonna start watching it again. This coming season. What number plate is that? Let what's a lad, bro? Delete that. Delete that from your memory. It's gone. In fact, I'm comparing MSFS to Roblox as a diss. It's not. It's not that. It's more specifically. I'm talking more about like, if I just wanted to just play with planes, I might as well do Roblox. Do you get it? But if I'm gonna go for like realism, it's gotta be X-Plane. What do you mean if your PC can handle what's it got to do with my PC handling it? Bro said he threw a sneaky one at Trump. Throwing in a cheeky one towards like Microsoft's flight sim is understandable. But Trump, why is Trump catching strays? And listen, I mean, it depends if those kids want a game or a sim, I guess, ultimately. Like, you know what, I won't call it a game, but I'll just say that MSFS or X-Plane is more of the sim in this. Oh, it's more of the sim in this argument. Bad move from Microsoft, in my opinion, ASR. I feel like with the state that their game is in, and has been since release, the least they can do is come out and say, hey, you know, we're working on this and this and this. We're aware that, you know, the game isn't where we'd like it to be. Thank you for your patience. You know, all of that stuff. Marketing bollocks. Just acknowledge that, you know, we're kind of listening, basically. Even if it doesn't seem that way necessarily. What country is BY? Belarus? I should have seen the bloody city. I didn't make note of the city. Baranovici. Baranovici. Oh, let's go to Greece. Yeah, I'm down for that. A little Greece trip. And then old Scania as well. Absolutely. And it's the premium interior that comes with the GPS. Thank you very much. What are we hauling? I didn't even check what we're hauling. These number plates are all sorts of messed up. Smoked sprats. What the hell is sprats? Is that fish? What are sprats? Now I wouldn't say X-Plane is like OMSI nerd. It's graphically, physically, from what I'm getting from Nabil and co. Yes, in terms of physics, but graphics, nice. It's got beautiful, beautiful graphics. MSFS is more like my little first playmate for people fly with controllers. Hey, I didn't say it. Part of the X-Plane team is international. I don't want and didn't want to go because they feared they would go to the airport and get deported as well. Maybe it has secret folder. I've been hearing a lot of fake news about that, but also some scary real news. Nerd, there's like a little, there's like a switch. It's basically, there's like a little knob almost, and I'm just like, just slide it. I just slide it up and down. Oh, I haven't got Truckee open. No, I haven't had Truckee open for about a month. How do I have the whole of Norway? Probably it's probably part of Pro Mods, Finty. What comment did I miss? Sorry, ASR. Do you mind copying and pasting it? No, I said no. That's not you being outnumbered, bro. Nabil made it plain and simple, and you know it. He made a very good point, and you can't argue it. It is not about numbers. Accept defeat. Take it with your chest, and just keep it moving, man. C'est la vie, bro. Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. I did only read up to the weather radar bit. It's because it was such a shock to me. So, major improvements to the FMCH MCD. That means nothing to me personally. I don't know what any of that means. Whoops. Oh my god, how do I change? Whoa. How do I change that? Oh. Oh, this is a hell of a hill, ain't it? Synthetic vision, I have no idea what that means. Major improvement to the A330, included the best thing they said because we could. It says image of the A330's wheels being visibly on fire. Oh nice, we've gone from sparks to actual flames now. Hold on, I need to read that because you might make life a little bit easier for me. Bro, that is so much better than how I do it. I'm doing that. I'm changing that now. So do they all count as different buttons then? So you mean like where it says mist, off, int, low and high? I will do that now. I think it's under controls. Okay, it's not there. It says on the keyboard then. Keys, sorry. Okay, so shift to drive. I'll make it that. Shift to reverse. I'll make it that, and then shift to neutral. Whoops. That is incredible. So now that frees up this little knob, and I will find something to do with it. We'll ignore those errors. Didn't need to do that. It's a cool little steam loco, isn't it? Oh, my man, why? Brake fade but with an airliner. It's all pretty hot, yeah, you don't say. I use a program that at the ends puts it in park and handbrake on. Well, I'm happy having. Wait, what do you mean park? There's no park, it's neutral, A and R, right? I could use a scroll thing for the retarder. Oh my god, you're a genius. Bro's actually cooking right now. Bro. Yes. Should be here, no? If a PC can handle it, change scaling to the highest. I don't find that makes much of a difference, you know, DJ. I mean, I'll do it. I don't think... let's do it and see how it goes. Let's do it and see how it goes. Okay, it has made things a little bit clearer. You know what? I'll give you that. I guess I didn't really recognize it before because I used to play in 4K. And it's like, I mean, how much more do I need to see? How much clearer does it need to be, you know? But no, this is sweet. PC on fire in 3, 2, 1. Come on, boss man. That was through. Do I need to put some pressure on you? Start being a bit aggro. That's it. Go on. Sure, I've got a bunch of cars waiting to overtake, and you're holding everyone up. Donut. Neutral with park brake. I mean, sometimes when I'm at like a red light, nerds, I like to just put the handbrake on so I'm not holding the brake while the truck is still in gear. So I'll leave it as it is. I can confirm that, Nabil. Yeah, Nabil. Yeah. One thing I like about Nabil is that he's multifaceted. If you want him to speak to you in brain rot terms, he will absolutely speak to you in dead brain rot terms. And then if you want him to turn into who is the author that wrote the what was that book, man? Damn it, what was that book? It was a really cool, a really like, proper like posh formal book that I read back in like year 6. The Great Something, I think. Anyway, if you want him to write very formally, he's also very capable of doing that. Let's get a move on, peeps. You got priority. Just keep moving, man. Why are you trying to be all nice? Let's go. Got places to be. You can wait. Right lane wanker. Good point LS said. But then I think that has to be defined initially. If we're talking about just what's the better sim, I think one would assume we're talking what game does simulation better. So what game simulates a particular thing better, right? But if we're just talking about what we enjoy more or what's more fun, for example, then I think that door then opens even wider to a whole new set of arguments and opinions. I can do that now. I did it a bit too late. Oh god. It's a bit tricky when the steering wheel's upside down though, to keep following it around. But you know what? It's a start. I really can't be asked nerds to take my thing apart again. It's twice now I've put it together. If I knew about that, I would have mentioned it in my my guide. Cheers, mate. Also, an update on the Bill knows, but just a general update on my Tobii eye tracker experience. I'm gonna get a refund. So that's how that went. What was that? Nothing came up. What was that meant to be? Nothing came up in chat or the stream. Mackenzie, hello, mate. Honestly, Makazi, again, from what I've heard in the pictures I've seen, it's very, very tight when we talk about visuals for those games. Very, very tight. Oh, is it apostle? Oh yeah, I see it now. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. My brain just like decided to ignore it. Thank you. I did need a little bit of apostle check, yeah. Oh god, I forgot something. Ah! Whoops. Oh my god, I was looking at chat. Um, hmm. Anyway, life goes on. Bro, why are they like in the middle of the road though? Get out of the way. I don't know, it's gonna like that one. My Twitch chat has just gone black. The screen has just gone completely black. What is that? I've never seen that before. Okay, it came back. Interesting. I heard about that at the beginning of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024's life. ASR. So is it still mostly like that then, or are they at least releasing updates regularly to improve that? Glad you enjoyed it, Nabil. Twitch, DJ. Twitch. The whole time that I've been streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. And Twitch every time. YouTube has had its moments where I've got like a vast amount of views or engagement, but compared to Twitch, it's nothing. And then what YouTube is to Twitch, TikTok is to YouTube. So I'll let that tell its own story. Oh no. Thank you, Finty. I guess that one's in there. That one will go to the archives to be remembered. The airports have been like that since MSFS 2020. That is dire, man. But they do release updates to sort them out though, right? Yeah, soon Carbon Bill. Let that be the next target. Welcome to Ukraine. Oh no, we're about to get hit by a drone. Bro, my Twitch chat keeps going. My Twitch chat just keeps going black. I paused the game, bro. I paused the game and it came back. I'm gonna refresh it. Hopefully that sorts out whatever the hell's going on. Why is it always a new problem every time I stream, honestly? Also, Derail Valley. I played Derail Valley yesterday just to sort of like see how well it runs, adjust my settings, all of that good stuff. Is that guy trying to play chicken with me? Because he was not going to win. And then I tried it in VR. It worked. It ran so smoothly and so well, completely maxed out. I tried it in VR, and I really enjoyed it in VR. I didn't play a lot of it. I want to leave it for the stream. I was literally just testing buttons and stuff, seeing what everything does. But it was really smooth and really nice in VR. So I'm considering, I think the first time I play it, I'll play it normally, but I might play the rest of it in virtual reality. Hello Simon, how you doing, mate? You been enjoying Köln-Aachen? I don't bother flying to places if I haven't got the scenery. I don't blame you. I think I would do the same. There's no, bro. I'm playing a game that's meant to be pursuing realism, right? So why am I gonna? It's sort of like when Gran Turismo. I don't know if they still do it, but Gran Turismo, like 5 and I think 6 as well, or Sport, whatever it was called, had a lot of cars that had like black interiors, and it's like, bro, I'm just not gonna race. I'm just never gonna race in like first person, am I? It's like landing in a flatland of the Lego block building. So I guess it's just there to say it's there. That's what it sounds like. They still don't fix the lighting. What about like third parties and mods and the like? Don't they help out with that? Someone did mention Derail Valley card, yes. I mean, ASR, yes, I know, but it's just been a long time since I've played a good VR game, or a good game that supports VR, that has a good VR experience. It's been a while. And it's honestly part of my, it's played a part in my decision to get a Quest 3. You know what mod I need to get? Once Snowy's mod becomes playable with and there's no crashing and stuff like that, I want to get that. I think I almost need to get that. I need to go and check what sort of check on that mod and see how far in development it is. Because if it's out of beta, I'll get my hands on it. Derail Valley was initially VR only. That's so interesting. The game was it just that the game was so good that there was the demands to make it not in VR? Did the devs just take a gamble? So much gameplay, so much traffic. You know what? As a PS5 player, Simon, I'm happy for you, man. You finally get your proper experience. Well, that's the thing Ella said. When something's popular, like Train Sim mod, for example. Train Sim mod isn't the most realistic sim, but it's the most popular. So anyone that's looking for a train sim They'll be looking for like a realistic experience, but because of TSW's popularity, they'll ignore Zusi, they'll ignore any other like actual sim, and just go for TSW. Which does many things right. It's just that it's not the most realistic on the market. Well, no, I think we flattened that sign just before we entered the war zone, so I think we're good. DJ, I'm playing KCD2 with no mods, mate. It would make my life a lot easier if I had mods, especially the ones that like give traders a bunch more money, increases Henry's like carrying capacity. Oh god, I would love that. But I'm trying to have like the most raw experience possible. Like if I do have mods, I'd want it to not make the game like easy. Maybe if there's like graphic mods, you know, mods that like may enhance your experience without necessarily making it easier. You know what, Simon? That's a huge factor, I think, in your enjoyment as well. And I think it's quite important that it's an area you're familiar with, an area that you know. I think that's what sets apart the UK content for me. The UK content that I'm familiar with in reality hits a lot different than the UK content I'm not so familiar. I mean, at the end of the day, I got into the franchise because of the Bakerloo line. Because it was a line so close to home. At the time, it was a line that I was taking 5 days a week. 6 days a week, sorry, even. How's the PC going, Ella said? Yeah, I did see that about today's update, Simon. Yeah, I did see the update. I went to have a look, and yeah. So was it successful then, this time around? I'm getting carried away, by the way. It's 9:15, okay. Oh, lady. Oh, lady. Oh, it's almost like I'm playing TSW5. Well, at least the person's crossing where they should be crossing anyway. It's even better than TSW in that regard. Oh. Oh. Hello. Caught me off guard a little bit. Look at that castle. That castle on top of the hill. Gaze upon the hill where my help cometh. Oh god. Oh wow. Yeah, I slammed on the brakes there. I'm using the fog light switch. Well, for you can't see it, but for the fog light. Okay, I don't know why that happened. If you mean like the little toggle, nothing. I don't really know what to use it for, if I'm being honest. It's quite an awkward one. It would need to be something that I could just turn on and off. I don't really know what would fit in that bracket. Oh, hello. Oh. Have I lost my 60 FPS? Is that because of DJ pushing me to 400% resolution? We've lost our smoothness. Or maybe it's just ETS2 not actually making full use of the components. I have a mod that doubles the amount of animals in the world. Interesting, DJ. Can I ask why? Me pressing the cruise control. Why? Does it look like I'm playing with myself? Because I always feel like it does, because of where it's based and then where the the camera angle as well. It doesn't look great. And an ICET of cone that wasn't okay. So at least some things are starting to show up. That's an improvement on the Dovetail's updates, the state of their updates. That's good. They're improving. Love to see it. Having cruise control enabled inside the city is crazy. Why, bro? If I'm just gonna be going at 31 miles per hour or 50 kilometers an hour, I don't need to bother like playing around with the gas pedal. I'm not using it at all, nerds. You're talking about the one on the on the indicator stalk, right? The one for that would be in reality for the, I believe, the rear fog light, right? The tail light fog light. I'm not using that for anything. I don't actually know what to use it for. It does its job. I love that LSN, man. Finally, at last. Hey, sounds like it's more than doing its job, bro. A good move, honestly. Good move, man. Welcome to the light. You've got the light of glory shining upon you, my. Oh god, here we go. Oh. Oh god. Okay, a bit of a dilemma here. This ain't great, is it? Okay, well, my light's gone off. Is what it is. It was fine with no light, it'll be fine. The same. All the same. So presumably all the ICET and flexion AI will be too. Well, hopefully. Honestly, you can't, you know, I wish I could be super confident. Hopefully. Before long, the forums will be full of, I don't have this showing up, I don't have that showing up. And then Q, Harry, or whoever it is talking about, hey, could anyone confirm this and on what platform? Is that like a paraglider? Is that a paraglider up there? It is. Or maybe it's a drone. It's an incoming drone. We're sending you a crane. This environment looks very much like what I see on my Instagram reels when I'm seeing someone's last moments. Bro said farms him, and I said, listen, I can't. I can't, bro. If you can, more power to you, innit? But hold on a second. So what's happening to Vomzy then? Have you just dropped it? You didn't even show face in a company, bro. No, Bill, why making that face for? Am I not allowed to mention Farm Sim no more, no? There is no farm sim, brother. You know what? You know what? Let me be honest here. Let me be honest. Let me be honest. As I'm thinking about it right now, yeah, you know, like how I messaged you about GTRP the other night, yeah. You know how I'm feeling about it right now. Some part of me actually wants to kind of give it a go. Not gonna lie, some part of me wants to give it a go, but it could be the will. I don't know what it is, but that's how I feel about it at this very moment in time, right now. I don't know how long this feeling is going to last. No, there's no Wednesday at 7. No, there's no Wednesday at 7. I'm just letting you know, right now, kind of feeling it. Can't promise this feeling will last forever, though. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. At least there's a glimmer of hope for now. Oh god, my R5 is gonna break my wrist here. Oh no, we're good. We're good. It's not terrible. It's making everything shake. That's like them gypsies in London. You see them on horseback. Simon, no. No, I haven't got a DLC. I'm actually quite close. I'm about a week or two away from uninstalling TSWN. At least for now, closing that chapter of my life. But I read a couple threads about it on the forum, and yeah, it was interesting, that little fact. But apparently, it was done that way for realism. But I found it interesting. We've rented buses to pay off. I know, bro. I know. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I didn't start streaming ETS 2, I was going to set everything up on OMSI. I actually had that in mind, and I don't remember what distracted me. I was genuinely going to do that. Something distracted me, and then I forgot about it altogether. You haven't got... Oh, is it? Have you been playing with keyboard and mouse, Ella said? That's a throwback. Oh, man, I miss it. Do I miss those days? I don't know. I mean, yes or no. Days of playing OMSI 2 with my keyboard, man. I think I was playing... No, not even OMSI 2. I was playing the first one. I pirated it. I used to... I didn't buy games until, like, quite late. I used to just pirate everything. All the 18 rules of still games I played. I didn't pay for anything. So my dad was gonna say yes to me asking if I can buy games. Hell no. Some of us didn't have much of a choice. But yeah, OMSI 1 keyboard and mouse. Oh man. And you know what? I still enjoyed it. Like life was so simple back then, man. It was the smallest of things. Appreciate that, boss. Ah, I see, you ruined it. I could have knocked you off there. I would have left you there to die. Ruined it, boss. What do you mean GTRP is back as leaks? Wait. Where did you hear that? Who told you that information? Oh, are you talking about when I mentioned telling Nabil something? Yeah, I mean... The idea is there. I think it may be even more unlikely than Flight Sim, to be honest, but the idea is there in my mind somewhere, floating about. Bro said I can be your little bro. Are you dumb? Do you know who Danny was, G? In the city of Los Santos. Do you know who Big Danny was, bro? Allow it, man. Little bro. What do you mean? Cuz, ain't no little bro in Danny. He was a Muppet, but you respected him. He was the only respected Muppet in the city. I haven't played OMSI with my new wheel yet. No, it's bad actually that I haven't done that. It's bad. I'm not slowing down for an idiot. I'm not slowing down for an idiot. Aerosoft just used AI to sum up the... You know when you think a company... I should have learned with Dovetail. You know when a company just like... You think they can't shock you any further. And they do. They do just that. They do just that. They shock you even further. I don't think... I think I'll be able to set up like the main wheel and pedals and like certain buttons to doors and... you know... It's just the important stuff. I don't think I'll have any struggles doing that. It's the stalks, and I wanted to do everything together. I guess for now I can use the stalk buttons. There are indicator buttons where my thumbs are right now on the wheel, so I can use them. I got some light buttons. I can use some other buttons for the doors. I can use it now as it is. I think I might just be being a bit lazy, low key. Honestly, I could even just do that tonight. My Twitch chat has gone again. Like the whole window just goes completely black. And this is something it wasn't doing before. I don't know where it's come from. And then I pause the game and it comes back. You're mocking it. Let me try and let me just have the whole window open rather than just the Twitch pop out. Okay. What you doing, bro? Whoa, bro! Okay, I'll close that. Let's give that a go. It's hot in here. I mean, Simon, a part of me really thinks I should have given up a couple of years ago. I think what I've been doing for the last couple of years is just giving it chance after chance after chance. I mean, like going into TSW5, my mentality was such that I'm going into a crap product. I'm buying into a crap product. That was my mentality. I mean, at that point, it's a sign that, you know, mentally I've sort of given up. I'm not saying I'll never play it again, but when I uninstall it, I'm uninstalling like my mods folder, which was the only thing keeping me playing TSW. Like, I'm talking deleting everything. Oh my god, Chrome! I'm using Edge. I'm going to use Edge. Where's Edge? Edge me. Because OBS is like open fine. Okay, bro. Just I don't want to log in. Just take me to Twitch website, please. Just Twitch, man, please. Please. Just look for me. Just look for myself. I just want to see the chat. That's all, boss.
Because of the
that's all, man. That's all a man wants to see, bro. That's all a boy wants to see. I wish I could like change my Twitch layout. Oh, there's 13 of you here. Shout out to you lot, man. Shout out to all of you. You know, maybe I will sign in. Maybe I will sign in. What's my username? What's my password? That's the wrong password. Okay, never mind. That will do. This will do just fine. Well, I guess I'm the 13th viewer technically. So yeah, anything before now, I can no longer see in chat. So sorry if you've said something that would have warranted a response. I've lost it. Oh, what an L. Sorry, boss. That's a shame, isn't it? The game's a game, man. Should have packed your stuff nice and tight. That church roof is very realistic. And the texture on it was rubbish, but it's also very realistic. I find that to be the case with a lot of textures in this game from like mods. Everything you saw was a response. I'm afraid it would just have to be written out again, Simon. If there's anything from you, I apologize, mate. Well, I guess I apologize to anyone that applies to. Thank you, nerd. What we say in the bill? Now nerd is like a proper, fully fledged Omnigo member. I mean, hey, LSN, listen, my experience with TSW ultimately is my experience in it. I've shared it a lot with you guys, so you guys have sort of experienced it with me. Be it stuff that you've seen, stuff that you've heard. But I wouldn't want my decision to dictate anyone else's, man. So, you know, if you want to buy it, bro, for yourself, you know, you're feeling to do that, go ahead, man. Don't let me deleting it and never touching it again put you off, as difficult as that may be. Now that I'm saying it out loud. I need to remove TSW5 and no, trains can stay. I need to remove TSW5 from my tags. My best experience of TSW5 was hitting that uninstall button. That's crazy. I mean, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. It's a shame. You're close to Adnan's income. I'm not gonna lie, brother. Adnan's income for the past week on OMSI has been 0. So, it's not really something to be proud of. And saying you're close to 0 is interesting. Oh no, Simon, listen, mate. They get so... Listen, TSW5 has got so many things right. So many things right. There's no... Like, a lot of my... A lot of people's criticism is passionate. It's they want the game to be better. They see the potential. They see that, like... There's actually somewhat a quality, like... A quality base here. And it's just the fact that it's not being fully exploited. So I'm not saying it's a bad game. I think my criticism is more so with how the game's being handled. You know, not being pushed to its full potential. And the attitude by those in charge towards it. That's where my biggest gripes are. Because that's why the things that you would say don't make it a good game, let's say the bugs or poor implementation of certain things, it comes from that. Like, that's the core issue. What we see a lot of the time that we end up complaining about are just the fruits of that tree. But the roots go way deep into behind the scenes. I mean, LS said, bro, you know, end of the day, you can spend money getting the base game, and I'll plug you with, you know, all the content. You wouldn't need to spend a penny on that. So if you know, if you do want to, like, kind of like try before you buy kind of thing, you can. But I wouldn't say I'm not gonna tell you don't buy it. You know, go ahead, bro. If it's gonna give you enjoyment, go for it, man. Omnigo is struggling. No, it's not Nabil, man. It's not. Where's tell Carter and Nilvinus to hold it down, you know, while me and Nerd find our feet. Yeah, I really like the 465 and the 700. I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason why the 465 is always my background when I'm doing train sims. What border is this? Where are we going? Romania. Oh, Dan's not here. We're going into Romania and Dan's nowhere to be seen. That's a shame. It's really dark on the left side mirror. It's dark on the right one as well. Shadows are not always implemented greatly. Let's put our mirror down. I feel like they're gonna come and check our documents. Bro, even then my chat has gone black. What is going on? What is going on? This just wasn't a thing. I do that and it comes back. I mean, Carter, for consoles, what other choice is there when it comes to train sim? What are my thoughts on Train Sim Classic? So I've got I've modded it. I've got all of Armstrong powerhouses, you know, environment mod, weather mod, railway mod, like those sort of enhancements. I've got all of them, and some, you know, really quality routes and trains. And when I was playing it, most of the time that I was playing Train Sim Classic, it was a better experience visually and just generally than Train Sim World. Alright, no, I don't know if I'm going to be here in 40 minutes, mate. I might not. I have no idea what time I'm going to end tonight. I might randomly say, you know what? That's it. We ultimately always come back to the point of them being a business and other business does. Thank you, Nabil. Thank you for reminding me of that point. Yes, yes, absolutely. At the end of the day, Dovetail are killing it as a business. They are doing as a business should. And so that's why they are around now. That's why they've been around for as long as they have been. And that's why they will continue being around. They put the business first instead of the customer. And it works for them. Which doesn't always work for all businesses. But it works for them. And we can be as mad as we can, have as many complaints as we want. It doesn't change the fact that they have made double profits, I think, on last year. And I think the year before that they made double profits on the year before as well. Their numbers are ridiculous. 50k donation goal for July. Oh, brother, you're tweaking. Brother, you are tweaking. SHS is the best UK routes. I agree. There is no doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's arguably the best in the game. Arguably. I think TSC would be much more appealing if there was some sort of timetable mode. If there was a timetable mode on TSC, I would all the times I've been playing TSW, I would have been playing TSC. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Having no timetable mode makes the game so much smaller. I don't know if this will make sense, but compared to TSW, it makes the game so much smaller. Like you're limited on how much there is to do and how much there is to enjoy. Like you buy a route, you do all the scenarios, and then what? If you're not going to go looking and hunting for scenarios on the workshop, which come with a whole, their own complications, that's it. That's it for the fun. Wait until they release a new DLC, for a new scenario pack, if they ever will. Yeah, Simon, you made the same point that Nabil did as well. Hello, Crazy. How you doing, mate? Appreciate you popping in. $25k. Nabil. You don't have to baby me, but I think you need to be on top of me for that, to make sure I actually do it, and I don't keep giving myself excuses. Hey, Bossman's taking the piss right now, ain't he? Come on, bro. Like, at this point, it's downhill. Put your flipping tractor in neutral and just let the truck roll. Muppet. Why doesn't this activate like one singular use of the wiper? Oh wait, there's no option though, is there, for that? I'm trying to make it too realistic. What if you put it down? Nothing. Put it. Well, I mean, there's no washers here, obviously, but at least have the wipers move once. I mean, you talk about closing doors, Zealous said, but like one area where TSC excels over TSW is the fact that they've got SDO. If part of your train is off the platform, now sometimes it's overdone and sometimes it's not implemented correctly, yes, but ultimately the feature is there that if your train, if part of your train is not on the platform, from that point onwards the doors won't open. Whereas on TSW you can have one coach on the platform and the rest off the tracks. You hit the door open button and all the doors will open. I got myself some TSC DLCs for the summer. So that's one crazy. What did you get your which ones did you get your hands on? This afternoon was the Manchester Airport route preview. If anyone watched that, what's your opinion on it? Bro, you let me go and... What are you doing? What are you doing? Mongrel. I don't want to know how much money they still make off CSC. A lot. I'm certain of it. A lot. You know. Third parties or Dovetail themselves. I don't think Dovetail themselves are doing anything with it anymore. But third parties would not still be releasing content if it wasn't making them cash. Passion is one thing, but we also need to eat. Another wait for the sale one, which probably not worth it yet. Sounds about right. Where I would have expected it to slot in. Bless me. Ooh. We were coming in hot. Engine braking was going to do nothing for us. Thank you, Nabil. I really wish Dana was here as we're driving through Romania, man. I'd love to hear his opinion of how well it's been done, because I believe this is the CSC, the SES. I've turned my engine off. This is the SES version of Romania. Ella said, regarding TSW6, I guarantee, they will, if they do add features, there will be features that could have been added in TSW2. There are so many things that they could add, and I feel like they just hold them back for the next iteration of TSW. Simon, your wish for TSW6, my friend, has been everyone's wish in TSW2. And by now, if you're still wishing for that, you're living a fantasy, man. Fixing bugs won't make them money. Well, it will in a sense. However, it will lose them more than it will make them. Wait, the one guy sleeping while driving the coach. Wait. You sent me a fair few. That one I don't remember, Nabil. That one I don't remember. Oh! The one you sent me today. That's funny. Oh, they won't add multiplayer. Multiplayer? Jesus Christ, I need to sleep. They won't add multiplayer, Simon. And if they do, it will be a mess. God mode. That's what should be done, yeah. And if that was done, Simon, bro, this game would be incredible. TSW as a series would be elite. Elite. Dovetail glazes. There are a handful, you know. I don't think there's enough to like warrant a lot of time like being spent on developing it, but there are a few. Oh no way! They're actually waiting for someone to cross. Why was that logic implemented in Ukraine? Ebula will never come to TSW. I might wrap it up at 10. What time is it? Oh god, it's 9:56. Okay. We'll pull over at the next spot where we can do that. And wrap it up there. You lot are mocking it. Why am I just seeing hella hazard lights on? Is there like temporary lights? Oh yeah, we never heard who won that giveaway. That was sus. Did JD actually win ASR, or are you trolling? I do have a driver's license ASR, yes. The piss incident will forever go down in history. You will not let us forget that one, Nabil, innit? We haven't had somewhere to rest for a minute. Yeah, I'm not seeing Greece today, boys. Alright, Simon, take care, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. It's good seeing you. Have a good night, man. Wait for the barriers, boss. Took a sweet time going round and round those bends. Now he wants to move. What's British Ace done? Any a decent fella? I mean, I don't know. I don't watch his videos. I don't watch his streams, but I don't know what the hell this is, but I need to flip and park up so I can eat. This is one of those places where like no one really cares how you do what you do. There you go, please just drive on by. They don't give a toss. You know what? I might just be better off just leaving it as it is. So I'm getting forced feedback and I've got no idea why. Anyway, that's gonna be it. That's going to be it. Romania ASR. But yeah, appreciate you guys joining me today on this unannounced stream. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've actually had quite a good time. Don't know when the next time will be that I'll be playing ETS 2. I don't know how much sim racing I'm going to do this week. It's currently off season this week. And all the races that are available are like you don't get anything for them. So I'm on the fence between racing to kind of keep myself fresh because I need to like improve, and the races actually look kind of fun. The multi-class races for both ACC and AC. Pardon me, or just leave it all together until the new season starts. More likely, I think, to be the former, but whether I stream it or not, we'll see. Thank you very much, Kardar. You as well, alongside with all of you, the rest of you, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. I appreciate you joining me this evening. I bid you a lovely rest of your day. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, health is wealth. Jesus loves you all, and until the next one, peace out.